better of like Yoshi stories you need earlier.
Yeah.
But like Falcon just has so many more movement and opening tools on Battlefield.
Yeah.
That I think that Yoshi story is actually better because when you're like, oh, and they're going Yoshi. Yeah. So a really good spot as Jigglypuff to be is where you're crouching under a side platform.
Right.
It's really hard for Falcon to find a good way to contest Puff in that spot.
Yeah.
You really, you don't want to be, pretty obviously, you don't want to be above Falcon. That's like the worst spot, and like he just gets so much, especially on a stage like Battlefield, off of that side platform.
Yeah, I would imagine Jigglypuff probably gets, like, with Falcon's like threat range being a lot smaller on a smaller stage. I would imagine that Jigglypuff gets a lot off of Falcon's roll in this situation.
And you actually, especially because I think tech chases from Puff's end can be pretty huge off of a knockdown. And with having a smaller stage like Yoshi's, I think it actually works out.
Oh, there we go.
And there's that.
Yeah.
There's always that.
Now, remind me, can Falcon, does Falcon have a grab that can get a crouching Puff? Or
as far as I'm aware, unless there's like a really hyper-specific part, like another rest, there's not really, like, it's not like Marth, where there's like a part where you can grab him and crouch.
I didn't think so, but I couldn't quite remember.
Which is why, like, Crouch is so good against Falcon.
Yeah, it does make makes the neutral a little less puff.
That could have been a rest.
Or a little less.
At 16%, you rest that.
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
And it's just Majersk.
Yeah.
Just
Tyler's kind of got him on the ropes right now.
Struggling to find a good opening on this buff.
Yeah. And Rooster, I will say, out of like, it's a Puff thing to play neutral safely, but Rooster exemplifies it in a way that I feel like a lot of people in our region.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time recently talking to Faust. He's like a pretty high level Puff.
Yeah.
From Toronto, I think.
Yeah.
And they were saying like when you have a stock lead as Puff, if you're not like just outright being stupid, it should be like an 80% chance you win. Like a stock lead against Falcon is just rough.
Yeah.
But this is Falcon's best stage against Puff for sure.
Yeah, I mean anything Falcon can do to capitalize off of that horizontal aerial mobility is probably ideal.
It's a preference thing of like, I guess Stadium versus FD. They're both pretty bad for Puff because you do get the platforms versus you get to live longer on FD. But and off the top gets the bad DI. But I think it's also, if you'll notice, like Falcon doesn't really have great tools to contest a Puff who just goes straight to grabbing ledge. Like you have to like go like hard call out.
Right.
So that's another great option for Jigglypuff there is like you don't really have to do like a really high mix up that often versus like other characters, like if you just go straight to ledge or like want to grab ledge, it's pretty easy to contest it sometimes if they know you're doing that. Oh, yeah. And off the top again, so we're not going to...
Ooh, come on.
Yeah,
if Majersk had been able to convert off of that would have been tremendous. Yeah, it's... Wow. Yeah, Tyler's just really...
Dude, Rooster is just so good against Falcon. Every hit is like either percent or leads to just a rest. They're finding so much.
Tyler, given that Moist and Rooster were both in this region for a long time, Tyler being Rooster has a lot of Falcon experience.
It does seem like we're in a Falcon hellscape here in Tennessee.
North Carolina, I think it's a lot better than the situation we got in North Carolina.
Yeah, as a Puff man, I'd rather be dealing with a bunch of Falcons than the Puff Ditto.
Yeah. I think it's really interesting. I think it's cool to see. It's like the first time in forever that there's one Spacey in the PR in North Carolina.
Well, there's two.
Oh, there's two. Yeah.
Vianney and Dash. But Dash is on pace to like kind of stop playing.
Right. Yeah, I've been out of the loop. I'm getting back in it, so I apologize to my North Carolina.
It's cool to see you coming out to Bibbers and stuff again.
Yeah. It's been good.
I don't know if I should shameless plug. Maybe when it's not melee happening. But all right, so this is where Falcon drives.
This is looking looking a lot more competitive.
For sure. This is I think last stock situations high percent. Falcon is just so highly like favored here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't. Well, it's good that Majersk won that because if you've gone up 2-0 in that situation, I think losing on that counter pick would have been especially devastating.
I don't think. Oh, so that's interesting. He also took Moist, I think it was. Not Moist. No, Simmons. He was taking Simmons to FD, which I think is interesting because I personally despise this stage.
Yeah,
I don't think it's good. I'm curious.
Tyler's doing. I mean, like as anybody would want to do with Puff, Tyler's doing a lot of like very precisely spaced back airs and it's not as if Falcon can get a grab on crouch anyway. So I see a world where it makes sense, but it.
I guess so. They've been getting. They haven't really been getting their what's it called? Like platform like tech chases to get rests.
Yeah.
Or like reads or anything.
Right.
They've mostly been finding off of the like grounded hits or like while Falcon is grounded to find the rest. So I don't think FD is terrible. Yeah, okay. Love that. And I also, Falcon he runs out of mix-ups here. It's basically go high or go low.
Yeah.
And Puff has some of the best tools to contest Falcon trying to make it back to stage.
Yeah.
But I think it's an interesting decision to go here.
Yeah, I don't know enough. I'd have to lean on you because I don't know enough about what Puff and what Falcon really want.
Waiting for that roll.
Here we go.
I mean, as Puff,
the rest, yeah.
I mean, at least personally, like you love the platforms.
Yeah.
You love the safety of crouching under platforms.
Right.
It's like it's one of the greatest positions. It's such a winning position for Puff.
Yeah.
You like have to mess up, or they have to just like be playing crazy.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Rooster's confident in his big plat neutral, as I guess you could call it.
Yeah. I mean, this is all like, how fast can you go from neutral to taking an opening all the way? Especially if you're gonna go here. And they've definitely been off of their neutral like openings, been finding like huge confirms.
Yeah.
Rooster's super locked in right now. But Majersk is playing a lot better than misses the jab reset.
So Tyler's fishing so hard.
Yeah. The Nair is an easy way to knock down Falcon, like kind of as you're drifting in. But that should, that's an edge guard. Cleans it up.
If I know Rooster,
ledge.
He's going to try to do something fishy on the ledge.
I think you love getting Falcon into where up tilt knocks down, and I think now up tilt just does.
Yeah. I'd say in this matchup so far, Rooster's been getting, like, so far out of his stage appearances, this is the set where he's really been converting the best the hardest up until this game. I haven't really seen.
Yeah, I definitely think both of them. Oh wow, I believe that only worked because they were crouching.
Yeah. You
do not want to crouch stomp. You want to just try to react and shield. But I mean, Majersk is moving so fast. It's hard. Oh, greedy up air.
Oof. Yeah.
I want to see Rooster slow down just a little bit.
That is
Try
true.
to wait for Majersk to. Yeah, no.
There we go.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I mean, last stock, trading is just awful for Puff.
He's like, let's go, let's go.
Back to FD.
That's just shocking. I wonder what the thought there is. I think.
I don't know.
Tyler must not feel great about.
I mean, I just go FOD. I'm going to keep it a bug. Every day of the week. It's just a mental thing. I feel like Falcon just hear the word FOD and they just like, they see it in their nightmares. They see it when they close their eyes. They think it's like the worst thing.
Gosh, this set is turned around in a big way. That game 1 from Rooster really looked pretty dominant. But now,
Yeah. We're just seeing. It's really just the fact that they're getting less rest off of their openings.
Yeah.
They were getting so much mileage earlier in the set when they were just any opening was just a rest or it was an edge guard.
right, and now the neutral has like Majersk hasn't given Rooster anything on that.
Could have been an F smash, but should be dead here. Yeah, that's death. So, yeah, I mean, this is not a spot where Puff wants to be approaching. Okay, this could just be dead.
This could be a good gimp.
Oh, gets hugged.
I hate to see it.
Oh.
Oh, Gimperino.
Wow.
All right.
That's crucial.
Yeah.
Now,
This would take one.
a rest right here changes the pace of this
Yeah, I was
set
about
like
to say-
insane.
One big mistake in neutral from Majersk and it could-
Yeah. Risky
But
pound.
Still kind of staying
Oh.
methodical.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I
Oh.
thought he was getting another one of those. These little forward air gimps are pretty scary from Puff.
Yeah. It really is up to the Falcon to not overextend when they're trying to edge guard Puff because it's so easy to reverse him and find him in a really bad position.
I feel like we've seen Rooster, like what you said earlier, I thought was valid in that he kind of needs to slow this down. I feel like
Yeah.
he needs to play a little bit more of a grounded game.
Okay.
This is very doable, but it's
If he can
the
get
way
like,
I'm seeing this neutral looks very nervous.
if he can find 2 more hits before this Falcon gets an opening, it's basically even.
Ooh, that could have been it.
Oh!
All right, there we go.
They were just praying
Yeah.
that up tilt. Yeah.